Okay. Hi. Sorry. But I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to type out paragraph because I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. So I figured if I just talk out loud, I might sound better. I might get my point across more clearly or properly, whatever. But anyway, so I know you don't want me to feel guilty, but it's kind of inevitable because essentially it's like, yes, I have separation anxiety, but it's not something that can be prevented. You know what I mean? Like, people have been working with me to try and make me less, and, like, I don't know, the separation anxiety is something that, like, I cannot stop other people from living their lives, and I'm aware of that, you know what I mean? Like, I can't stop my parents from going to work, I can't stop my dad from going to the store, I can't stop you from going to where you want to go either, just because I get, you know, a little anxious over it, but I can get over it. And the whole thing about the whole fallout that happened the other day, essentially, it wasn't even like, oh, I need to talk to you all the time. It has nothing to do with that, and it's not even like, oh, I need you to be here all the time. I need to constantly be in No, it's like, just in case of an emergency, I would like to have a way to be able to contact you. If I were to have a problem that was really bad and I didn't know how to cope with it, and I needed someone, you know what I mean? That's the only reason why I ever, because like on the weekends, the whole thing was, I can never contact you, which makes me scared because it's like, what if there's a problem either way? And it's like, you know, but that was my entire point. It never was like, I want you constantly on here talking to me. Because, no. And I never want to stop you from doing what you want to do, ever. I understand that you want to try and prevent any sort of problem, or prevent me getting anxious, or prevent whatever, us having a problem, or clashing and getting me lashing out on you, but it's like, you going somewhere, that's not going to be the problem. Like, I'm not going to get angry at you because you go somewhere. I'm not going to get mad. It's, oh no, she went out in public when she could have been sitting here with me. Like, I'm not that selfish. I'm not that rude. Like, I would never, ever, 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 ever suggest that, even for a minute. Like, of course I want you to go out and be able to do your own thing. Like, that's something that you do deserve, whether you believe it or not. You don't need to suffer and be a prisoner like me. You don't have to stay at home all the time like me, and I don't want you to. For some reason, I think you kind of secretly think that I want you to stay here with me all the time, but I don't, because that's never what this has been about, and I want to make that just clear. And I know that it's your brain, and I'm sorry, I wish that I knew how to fix it and make it better, but, I'm doing everything I can at this point. I don't really know, like, what to do myself either, because I'm kind of at loss as well, because it's like, I'm sitting here suffering as well, and I'm trying my best to cope with everything that's been going on, and so I don't really know how to, like, I don't know how to be really reassuring in situations like this, and I know it's probably not going to come off very believable, given the situation, so I don't really know what to say to make anything better, and I don't know how to really convince you otherwise, and I don't know how to make it stop either, I think it could be to do with, like, your social problems or something, I don't know. But regardless, I'm trying to tell you, like, I know that you don't want me feeling unhappy, anxious, or anything negative, whatever. And I know that it's hard because I'm constantly anxious and I'm constantly feeling negative things, and always, like, this is nothing new. It's nothing that can really be prevented, is what I'm saying. And for what it's worth, you shouldn't have to go out of your way just to make me whatever, because honestly, it's not gonna, like, work. Like, I have problems, but you have problems as well, and you have your own life and your own things to deal with, and I'm fully aware of that. I'm not going to make you drop everything that you're going through, or that you want to do, or accomplish, or succeed in, or anything, you know. I would never want to get in your way of that. And I feel like now I've kind of become this sort of negative thing in your life where you constantly feel the need to, like, please me, or, you know, to the extent where, I don't know, and it's just, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm just letting you know, like, it's okay. And it's okay to go out and enjoy yourself. I've been repeating myself the entire time because I don't really know what else to say. Like, because I don't think that you, I don't know. You shouldn't feel like shit deciding to go places, dude. If I could go places, I would much rather go places than sit on the computer talking to anyone, regardless. Like, I mean, it depends on the situation, obviously. But if I knew, like, I could go to a birthday party, or, like, if I could go shopping, or if I could go to the store or a restaurant or something, I would be like, yo, I'm going, you know? Like, you shouldn't have to give up on those opportunities just because someone else is having a problem. And you not going to the party, or you not wanting to go to the party, is not going to make me feel any better. It's not going to solve anything. It's not going to prevent anything from happening. I'll tell you that right now. And plus, like, if anything, I'm probably going to be hopefully hanging out with my mom. Hopefully. If she wants to hang out with me. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm probably not going to be sitting on the computer all day, and if I am, then so be it, you know, but I'm not expecting you to be here, given you're rarely here on the weekends anyway, so it's not really new territory for me. And that's not a dig, I'm just saying. It's nothing that I'm not already used to, in a sense, so it's not going to affect me, I think, as bad as you may think it is going to. It's probably not going to really, I mean, honestly, if I'm being completely 100% honest, talking about it this extremely and really thinking so much into it, if anything, will cause a problem. Because then when Saturday comes, I might start thinking, oh my god, what about that conversation we had, and how she's not here, she's not here, she's not here. You know, then I'm not trying to be like, I feel like I'm being self-centered and selfish now, but if anything, thinking so much into things and talking about things so in-depth is what makes me think about situations when I shouldn't be overthinking situations, you know? Like, we should just kind of honestly, like, take it for what it is. Like, okay, you're going out on Saturday. It's not the end of the world, you know? I'll talk to you that day, maybe later on that day, maybe on Sunday, maybe on Monday. Who fucking knows? Like, you know, it's not really that big of a deal, honestly. And I know it's not your fault. I'm not trying to fault you in any way whatsoever. I'm just trying to be reassuring, even though I suck at it. Like, it's honestly nothing to really get really upset over, and it's something to feel guilty about. It's not a big deal at all. I'm just letting you know, like, it's okay. Honestly, it's okay. Genuinely, it's okay. This is not me being passive-aggressive whatsoever. You're not a bad person for wanting to go out. I want to go out. Am I a bad person? No. Probably. I'm probably a bad person, but not for wanting to go out. That was my whole point. It's okay to want to go and live and experience things and have fun. And that's okay, because I would never want to stop you from having fun. And I know that you kind of think that I do, in a sense, even though you're like, I know it's not your fault, but I know that you think that I kind of do. And honestly, I don't want that for anyone. I would never want someone to live the way I live. And, you know, I'm not pitying myself. I'm just saying, don't be like me. Go out, have fun, enjoy yourself. I'm not jealous. I'm not going to sit here and feel bad about it or feel sorry for myself because of it. Why? Like, You should be able to enjoy yourself without feeling guilty, and I don't want to be the reason you feel guilty because that makes me feel guilty. So how about none of us feel guilty? Everything's okay. You don't have to be there 24/7. Like, I don't know, I just keep repeating the same shit, but I just don't, I'm not so confused, but I don't feel like you kind of get it. And you might get it, but your mind is still telling you other things, you know. And obviously, I cannot change your way of thinking, and I cannot change your mind. And, because if you could change people's minds, there'd be, like, no mental disorders, honestly, but I can't do that. But I'm trying. I don't really know. I don't know what else to say. I suck. Sorry, this is a long video. I hope I got my point across. Then I hope. Because the other day we were on the same page. And now we're no longer on the same page, I feel like. And I don't know how to kind of get it back. Like, I feel like we kind of just took a step back. We flipped back a whole chapter. I know, a whole page. Whole chapter sounds a bit melodramatic. A page. We got back a page. So I like to kind of get back on that same page. Sorry, I suck. I don't know how to be reassuring or comforting. I'm a little out of it right now too, so whatever. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording this video, but yeah, don't feel bad, honestly. Honestly. Ew, look at that. Okay, but for real. It's all good. It's all good, okay?